Good evening and welcome to the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week. We're here in West Jefferson, North Carolina as the Ashe County Huskies welcome the Hibriten Panthers. I am Dusty Farmer. Along with me, as always, is Mark Hudler. And Mark, tonight Ashe County welcomes a very good and a defending state champion Hibriten team.
Yeah, of course, they're always good. They did lose 25 seniors off that last year off that team, but still a very good team. Of course, they were 1-1 coming into this game, and of course the Huskies are still looking for their first win. So just like we talked about last week, the competition level, these guys that Ashe plays in the preseason is tough, very tough. So they just got to look to get better this week.
We'll get into our Ashe County forward keys to the game. The first key to the game, I think, tonight for Ashe County is protect the football. We've had a lot of turnovers in the last couple games, and it's just early, and they're young, and if you're going to have any chance tonight, you can't turn the football over.
No, absolutely. We got to cut down on, like you said, the turnovers and the pre-snap penalties and stuff like that. Just hate to say it again, got to get better, but hopefully this young Hibriten team, because like we said, they lost 25 seniors, actually lost as many games as they lost last year already this year, and because that game loss was in the fourth round semifinals of the state. 2 years ago is when they were state champions, basically the same team. But the Huskies just got to come out and look to do some positive stuff. Looks like they're going to get the football first. It would be big for them if they could go down and score, because the offense has really struggled early.
And that brings us to our next Ashe County forward key to the game, and that is get the offense to a fast start. I think it's good just to get the confidence and just get this crowd going and just try to not get behind.
Just need something good to happen early, and that would be big. I mean, even if the defense gets out there, something good needs to happen. But, yeah, of course, Ashe the last few years has been known for their offense. But, again, we'll say, especially last week, they've played two very good defenses, two undefeated teams going into Friday night, this Friday night. So they're going to have their hands full against this team tonight, but they just got to try to get better.
And our final Ashe County forward key to the game is they have to tackle. They're going to see the triple option that they've seen it a lot, but you have to tackle this very big and very athletic Hibriten team.
Yeah, definitely. Just exactly what you said. Of course, they're going to try to establish fullback, get outside. What they seen last week, they're getting ready to see it again with more speed. This Hibriten team's going to have a little more speed than Hibriten. Didn't tackle very well next week, and if their tackling don't improve, it's going to be a long night.
And we're going to enter Dr. Pepper players to watch, and for Ashe County, it's the senior defenseman Drake Elliott for the Huskies. And I think Drake's the senior leader on this defense, and just a leader of the team. And I expect for him to have a big night trying to get in and make some tackles.
Oh, yeah. We've said it before, Drake's been on the varsity team since the sophomore. He's just one of those guys that gives it 100%. Very, very smart. Going to West Point, I believe, or trying to get into West Point, and he'll probably do that. So that says a whole lot about his character. We need him to have a big game and just see if he can get them started.
And for Hibriten, it's their quarterback, the junior quarterback, Darren Perry, and everything they do starts with the quarterback. Off the read option, they don't throw it a whole lot, but everything they do kind of goes through him.
Yeah, he's making all the reads, either give it to the fullback, pull it, run it himself, give it, pull it, or pitch it out to the tailback with the option. So he's got a lot to do there, and you're right, they do not. Well, unless something's changed with the new coach. They do have a new coach this year, too, that we didn't mention. Unless something's changed, they won't put the football in the air a whole lot.
Back deep for the Huskies is Peterson, Burgess, and Kraus. As we get ready to get football Friday night kicked off here from Ashe County High School. Mark, couldn't ask for a better night for football here in West Jefferson.
Perfect. Just the temperature's awesome. Just a beautiful night here tonight in Ashe County here at Husky Stadium.
Ball is teed up and in the air. It's going to be taken by Peterson at the 10. He's across the 15, up to the 20, 25, still on his feet. Down the sideline to the 50, 40, and finally going to be pushed out of bounds at the, looks like just shy of the 40-yard line. Great starting field position. And we talked about starting fast, and that's a pretty good way to start fast for the Huskies.
Yeah, and most first two games they've not kicked it back there deep, and of course Peterson got it that time. Had a good block out here on the edge, and I almost got the corner. Just a great start, like you said, for the Huskies.
And Mark, one thing we haven't talked about yet, but not playing tonight for the Huskies, is number 1, Austin Poe, their leading receiver. He is out with a hamstring injury. So Cox in the gun, 3 wide receivers. Hands it off to Peterson up the middle, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he might have gained a yard there, but, yeah, we didn't mention earlier, and that's going to be a big loss tonight, which we know that. But right there to come back and hand it to Peterson, and not a whole lot of push up front, so minimal gain on first down.
It's like Thomas Ballard is in receiver for the Huskies. You got Weatherspoon, Ballard, and Manning on the far side. And they fake the handoff to Peterson, get it out to Weatherspoon, and it falls incomplete. A little different look for the Huskies this week, Mark.
Well, yeah, they've got the back in there a little closer, maybe trying to give him a little more protection. But I want to mention something right here, and I know they worked on it this week. We talked it on telecast. Cox done a good time that time. He had time with somebody bearing down on him, and he stood in there and he made the throw. Just made it a little high, but that's good to see because sometimes you can't get out of that pocket too early.
Huskies with 4 wide receivers, 3 to the top, 1 down here. Cox looks to throw. He's got a lot of pressure right up the middle. He's got nowhere to go. He's going to lose a lot of yards. And that is a very fast defensive rush from the Hibriten Panthers. And
yeah, that time we watched this 2 years over here, 2 years ago here, and they darn near beat the snap back there on that right there. So Mr. Cox really didn't have a chance to get anything off right there, and it looked like he did have them open on the shallow route. But anyway, it looks like the Huskies are going to have to punt on their opening series.
Peterson back to punt. He does kick it, and it's going to take a Husky bounce down to about the 15-yard line. So Hibriten will take over from the 15. 10:27 to go here early in the first. Hibriten comes out for their first possession tonight.
Yeah, and of course, like we said, a lot of new faces on this offense. No Weatherspoon or any of them, but these guys are going to be very capable replacements. And the quarterback is not very big at all, but like I say, he's not going to throw it a whole lot. So look for him to try to establish the big fullback in the middle.
They have him listed. He's a junior quarterback and a defensive back, 5'11", 160. And handoff on first down, and it is going to be gained about a yard, and that's about it. That's number 44. That is Noah Isbell, and he's a big kid, 6'1", 250.
Yeah, and you remember he played late against us last year, and he runs the ball hard. Very good job by Husky defense on the first play here for minimal game. And that's what they're going to try to do. They're going to try to establish that in the middle, and then they're going to hit you with the speed outside.
Second 9, ball on the 16-yard line for Hibriten. They motion a man, and it's a pitch, and we got a flag. Like probably some illegal procedure.
Yeah, probably. Being they stopped the play, it's probably offsides against Hibriten, which that'll help. That'll move them back 5, so, and they'll replay second down.
False start against Hibriten. That will move them back 5 yards.
So far here on the first couple plays, the Huskies defense has tackled well on the first play.
See the defensive front for the Huskies motion or shift and handoff up the middle, and the Huskies are right there.
Yeah, again, they're trying to give it to the fullback. Looked like before they got called procedure, they was going to pitch it. And that time, where they got backed up inside their 10. This would be a great stop right here, and you've got them 3rd and about 14 here, so you really need to come up with a stop right here early in the ball game. And you're talking about momentum because this crowd is quiet.
Yeah, you could hear crickets right here in Ashe County right now. And this is really a good spot for the Huskies for a team that doesn't like to throw the ball. 3rd and 14 is hard to overcome.
It sure is.
There you go. Good job.
And handoff up the middle once again. And it's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up 4th and about 8.
They're going to bring up a punt. Good job right there. Looked like Ryan Blevins was in on the stop there, and also Bear. So good job by them 2 linebackers, but very good job on this opening series.
Huskies going to have a chance to get great field position once again with Kraus and looks like Witherspoon back for the Huskies.
Yeah, got a lot of speed back there, but this is another area where you're going to miss Austin Poe tonight.
And it's kicked toward Kraus and takes a high right bounce and rolls all the way down to almost the 25-yard line.
Yeah, they got a nice roll right there. You got 2 guys that are not used to being back there, so maybe probably should have come up and fair caught that ball, but we didn't. So we're going to start with not the greatest field position, but this offense needs to get something going.
So Cox brings the offense out once again. 8:22 to go here in the first. 1st and 10 from the 26. Still scoreless here in Ashe County. 3 receivers for the Huskies. Kraus and Peterson in the backfield with Cox. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff to Kraus, gets it out to Peterson in the flats, and he's going to be tackled immediately after the catch. Looks like he's going to lose a yard on the play.
Yeah, just a little swing pass out there to Peterson here, and like you say, he lost a yard. That's some pretty fast people. A lot of speed to the football right there.
Second and long for the Huskies. Cox takes the snap, looks to throw on 2nd down. He's going to take off up the field, and he's going to be chopped down at about the 18-yard line.
Cox taken down on that play by
Yeah, again, he's had Peterson in the flats. He's got to get rid of the football. That's the big thing there, but the pocket did collapse. He tried to make something out of nothing, and really this first 2 series so far, we've went nowhere. We just need to hit a big one.
3rd and 15 from the 18 for the Huskies. 4 wide receivers. Peterson with Cox in the backfield. Hibriten's going to back off their press coverage, and we got a penalty, and the Huskies may be marching backwards.
Yeah, they're a little cat and mouse right there coming up. Of course, looking at showing one thing coverage-wise with the press, man-to-man in the secondary, and then they backed out of it. And then I think
it's going to be offsides against Hibriten, so it's going to give the Huskies a little better chance.
Well, yeah, that's going to make it 3rd and 14, so that's a whole lot better than 3rd and 20, so.
Come on, man, let's hit a play here. Let's hit a play.
3rd and long for Cox in the gun, still 4 wide receivers. He's looking to throw. He's looking at Witherspoon, trying to throw the out, and he incomplete. Thought he completed it, but it will bring up 4th down for the Huskies.
Yeah, not a bad deal there. Of course, they were doubling over here, and when they done it a lot last year, they get up in there, but they usually back out and play zone and look to come up and hit you and tackle.
It's Peterson back to bunt for the Huskies. Still scoreless. 6:58 to go here in the first quarter. Standing on his 8-yard line. It's a high snap. Gets the punt off.
Roll, baby.
And takes an end-over-end roll to the 39-yard line. So great punt. Kind of flipped the field position for the Huskies.
Yeah, good job from 8-yard line. Got it back out here. Now let's see if this defense played very well first half can show their improvement, hold them down, and just keep us here and see if this offense can get going.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 39 for the Hibriten Panthers. Two wide receivers. Perry under center. And motion man, hand it off to the fullback. He's going to keep it. And he's going to maybe pick up 2 yards. And just his first initial look, Mark, you can tell it's definitely not the same Hibriten team that was out there for the last 2 years.
I mean, you had 25 seniors that had been there since they were sophomores. So, no, they don't look as fluid and everything, and they're running the same stuff. Give the Husky defense a little credit there, because I'm like you. I thought the fullback had it, and Hibriten's quarterback done a good job pulling it out of there, but we stayed home and done our job.
2nd and 7 from the 42 for the Panthers. And headed to the fullback once again. He barrels through a couple of people, was still tackled after a gain of about 5 yards.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think Hibriten's bound and determined they're going to get that fullback established, and which, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5, that's right where they want to be with the type of offense they run.
It was a couple years ago, Mark, they had the big fullback, the Scott kid, and, man, he was impressive.
Oh, very impressive. This guy, can't remember his name. Isabel. He's only a junior, I think, so he's going to be around for another year.
And they give it to big number 44. He's got the first down and more. He's across up to about the 44-yard line.
And that time, where did we get, Mr. Farmer? Looked like we was trying to horse collar him down, and we got a little high that time. And you're not going to, like you said, 6'1", 235. You're not going to tackle that big guy high.
6'1", 250.
Oh, well, 250. I mean, and
he's a load coming through.
Yeah, and 250. There's no fat there. He don't look.
My
fat.
250 and his 250 are completely different.
Mine too.
And handoff on first down is the football come loose, and it looks like the Huskies have it. Great opportunity for the Huskies.
He said Drake.
Drake Elliott on the recovery for the Huskies.
Hey, give this defense here 2 possessions. Last week Watauga scored at will and come out and held them, and now they forced a turnover. We need to pick this offense up.
Cox in the gun, 4 wide receivers, 3 to this side. Looks to throw on first down. A lot of pressure and just throws it at Peterson's feet. Doesn't pick up any yards, but he doesn't take the sack, so that's a positive play.
That's a smart play by him right there. Of course, he's getting some pressure. Could have, and really just throwing it at his feet, because he could have took a little bit of a chance there. Maybe he's learned a little, hadn't he, in his first 2 games. Could have took a chance there and tried to get it into Peterson, but he done the smart thing by just throwing it away, and let's play 2nd and down.
It'll be 2nd 10 from the 46 for the Huskies. 4:54 to go here in the first quarter. Cox looks to throw on 2nd down. He's got time. He's going deep down the sideline and incomplete, trying to overthrow Manning.
Yeah, he overthrew JJ there a little bit. But, trying to loosen them up a little bit. So we're going to go 3rd and 10 here. And don't know what they like that out play a whole lot. That's sort of their bread and butter when they need a first down. So we'll see what Coach Piscopo comes up with here.
Still 3rd and 10 from the 46. Huskies yet to pick up any yardage on this series, and it looks like they're going to go backwards. Be a false start against the Huskies.
Yeah, and you just can't let that happen. It's going to say that's going to change 3rd and 10 to 3rd and 15. I mean, that could change your play call and everything. So we'll see right here what they come up with.
So it'll be 3rd and 15 for the Huskies. Cox looks to throw on 3rd down. He's got pressure up the middle. They get it to Burgess, and it falls incomplete. The Husky punt team will come out once again. So far, we've had a defensive battle here, Mark.
Yeah, so far, that's a play there. He had a lot of green grass in front of him if he comes down with that football. So, but anyway, that's just one we'd like to have back.
Peterson back to punt once again for the Huskies. Standing on his own 25-yard line. Good looking punt. And it's going to roll out of bounds at about the 23-yard line. So let's see if this Husky defense can stand tall once again and just come out. And they've made them punt. And they've created the fumble. See what they can get going this time.
Third possession here. Of course, this is no score here in the first quarter with 4:30 left to go. And like you said, the defense has come out and played well on the first couple of possessions. And, of course, the offense, let's just say both defenses have played well and been a defensive battle so far, which I'm sort of surprised.
4:31 to go here in the first quarter. Hibriten takes over. Perry gets a quick pitch to number 23. Huskies come up and good tackle from behind. And it looked like that was Drake. Now there's a flag down in the deep in the secondary.
I don't know what that would be unless, I don't know. Drake come in and also Drake and Bowen Powers done a good job on that play also. I'm sorry, Bowen Krause done a great job on that right there. And two, interesting to see. So it looks like the penalty was against, they call it clip.
Defensive hold against Hibriten.
Okay, got holding, offensive hold. Got holding against Hibriten. So this defense has come out fired up.
And handoff first down. And the Huskies are right there, and he may have even lost a yard. Drake Elliott once again. And he was our Dr. Pepper player to watch tonight.
And he's had a well of a first quarter so far. But he plays, like I've said it before and I'll say it again, he plays hard every time he steps on the field. Of course, I like to compare sometimes in this. Him and LaCroix is the same type player. Just smart, heady, never does nothing to hurt you. Just very good. And here's a big second down and 15. We got them behind the chains, and they don't like to be there, so we don't need to give up a big play.
This second 15 ball on the 17-yard line, and they're going to fake the handoff up the middle, get the option to the outside. Huskies try to, and they're going to finally bring him down. Had him a chance in the backfield, just couldn't get him down.
Did have a chance in the backfield, but that's still a pretty daggone good job. Of course, you would have rather dropped him back there for another big loss, but they done a good job. I thought he might scoot around the curve there. So that's going to bring up third and about 7 right here. So this Husky defense is playing well.
Will be 3rd and 7 from the 25. 2:48 to go here in the first quarter. Still scoreless here at Ashe County. And they're going to full back on the counter. And the Huskies are right there. Looks like that was Ryan Blevins in that time.
Just a great job by the Husky defense on these first couple of series. I mean, that time they tried the little counter play, and we stayed home and done our job, and we're tackling very, very well.
Hibriten punt team comes out once again. Two minutes to go here in the first quarter, still scoreless. And they get that punt off. And they call for a fair catch, and Krause gets it at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, good job there. That's good field position, so we'll take the field position, and we'll go from there to see if this offense can feed off this defense a little bit. And see, they just need to hit a big play, and it'll change everything. They just look like an offense that's not got a whole lot of confidence right now.
No, they don't. They just don't have no confidence, no rhythm at this point. So it'll be 3 wide receivers for the Huskies. Check that, 4 wide receivers. Cox in the gun. And handoff is to Peterson. He goes up the middle, and he's going to get maybe a couple yards, and just not a lot of room for him to run.
No, there's not. And it looked like there's a little bit of a hole there, and that closed quick. Good positive play, though, on first down. So just see if we can put a few of these together.
2nd and 8 for the Huskies. 4 wide receivers, Cox in the gun. Looks to throw on 2nd down, and he's going deep. And, falls incomplete. And it looks like we're going to have pass interference. Trying to get it out to number 8, Thomas Ballard.
Good job right there. Good throw. I mean, if he don't interfere with him, I think he catches that football. He laid it right in there. Good job by the offensive line, and that's what we need and right here. So we'll see what the flag is, but if it ain't defensive pass interference, I think they might want to tie Coach Hampton up.
Yeah, no kidding. We're talking about it an awful long time. Hibriten's walking back. Everybody seems to be walking.
Pass interference.
Will be pass interference on the defense.
Yes.
Pass interference call.
So it's going to give the Huskies a first down.
And just a much needed first down and a good play, really. I mean, a good pass. The line held good.
Cox in the gun looked like there was offsides. Hands completed to Witherspoon. And that's going to be close to a Husky first down.
Nice job there. That's just a rhythm pass. He got it out of his hands quick, and Keenan, and we need Mr. Witherspoon to step up. I have a big game here tonight with Poe being out. So nice job right there.
2nd and short for the Huskies. It's going to be 2nd and 2 from the 40. And handoff is to Peterson, and he's going to have the first down up to about the 34-yard line. Huskies starting to move the football a little bit now.
Yeah, getting in. Looks like they might be getting in a little bit of a rhythm here. Like we say, last couple of plays been very positive play, and you had the good run in there. So looking good on this drive.
First and 10. We're down to 28 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Cox in the gun, 2 backs in the backfield. Handoff is to Krause. He's got a seam up the middle. Makes one guy miss. Spins. He's across the 20 all the way down to the 18-yard line.
Great run by Bowen Krause there, like we talked about it last week. Not the biggest kid on the team, but he's fast and he's strong. He's done a lot of motorcycle riding, so he's pretty strong in his hips, and just a great little run right there. And give that line some credit, because he had the initial crease to go through, and then he done a little on his own.
So at the end of one, we're still scoreless here in Ashe County. We'll be back to the second quarter in the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week.
Ashe County Ford in downtown West Jefferson wants to be your first and only choice for all your automotive needs. They offer a lifetime warranty on most of the vehicles they sell. They offer the best prices on new Fords and pre-owned vehicles, service, parts, or body shop repairs. And locally owned and operated with the friendliest and best staff, they are your answer for anything automotive you need. The High Country's Ford dealer since 1919. Ashe County Ford. You make the drive, we'll make the deal.
When it comes to insuring your home, business, automobiles, and property, you want an agency you can depend on. Miller Insurance has been serving this region for more than 60 years and are proud to now represent Everett Cash Mutual, which specializes in insuring farm property, equipment, livestock, and more. Before you renew your insurance policies, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or come see us in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to be your hometown insurance agency that supports our hometown teams.
Welcome back to the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week. Let's get ready to start the second quarter. Here, we're still scoreless from Ashe County, but the Huskies are moving the football here as we start the second quarter.
Putting a drive together here, right here, so good job by them in this defense. We can't say enough about the defense in the first quarter. They look like a totally different team. So and finally the offense get clicking, and all they need to do is get clicking, and I think they'll get some offense or confidence, and they'll be okay.
Hibriten brings their coverage up to press coverage. Now they back out of it. Cox in the gun, looks to throw and gets out quickly, and it falls incomplete.
I mean, and that's the play that's there. We got to catch that football. I mean, it's right on the numbers, and you know you're going to get hit, but it's just one we don't come up with.
Cox goes to the sideline, gets the play from Piscopo. Second 10 from the 17 for the Huskies. Cox takes a snap, looks to throw on second down. Scrambles, gets it down the sideline, and it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Kraus out of the backfield.
Yeah, he get a little pressure off the edge there. Threw that one off his back foot. Going to bring up a big 3rd and 10 right here. We really need to get some points out of this drive, even if it's a field goal. And, you know, Peterson's got a pretty good leg, but, of course, it's 2-down territory, too, so we need to get something right here.
Cox in the gun, looks to throw on 3rd down. He's got a lot of pressure in his face. Gets it across the middle, and it's completed. And it is a touchdown. Touchdown, Huskies.
I heard
a whistle, but
I hope we don't have no crazy inadvertent whistle right here, because everybody sort of stopped. But now that's a good throw and catch right there, Cox to Ballard.
And it looks like they're going to talk about it. And yeah, I heard the whistle as well, Mark, and I got a feeling that's what they're going to call.
And I don't know if, I can't, it's been so long since I've done it, I don't remember the rule, but let's see what happens. I have never seen that signal before in my life. Can you help me out with that? No, I mean, would they change it? I didn't see him hit that. I know what an inadvertent whistle signal is.
And it looks like they're going to come to the sideline and give Hampton an explanation.
Play's dead where he blew the whistle.
And you see the official standing on the 2-yard line, and that's about where he caught the football when we heard the whistle.
And that's just a crying shame right here, but it happens. So, I mean, but like I say, I heard a whistle. Everybody did sort of stop, so the play is dead where they blew the whistle. Bad thing is we're going to take points off the board, and I know Coach Hampton ain't going to be happy here. Dang.
So we'll see where they line the Huskies up.
We got 4 shots.
Will be 1st and goal from the Huskies. Looks like after everything's said and done, it will be an inverted whistle. And the Huskies will take over 1st down from the 2-yard line. Will be 1st and goal.
Well, let's go. Nice play there. Nice on the touchdown pass from Cox to Ballard. Like I say, it was just weird after he caught it. But anyway, we're going to have it 1st and goal, like you're saying, on the 2-yard line. Looks like so. Long discussion here. Of course, I'd say I don't know what Hibriten's wanting, but of course he's wanting something. But
well, you know, there was a flag down way back in the backfield.
I didn't see the flag. Okay,
and he picked it up. So
okay, I bet he's the one that blew the whistle then.
Yeah, I bet he could have been.
Thought he saw something. Done that before. Hey, Coach Hampton took that pretty good. You know, 2 years ago, we had 2 just terrible inadvertent whistles called against us, and hopefully this don't come back to bite us because, you know, we still got to get the ball in the end zone here and can't afford to turn it over or anything. So I feel pretty confident we're going to hand it to 44, and he's going in right here.
Yeah, with 32, looks like Ryan Blevins in, probably going to lead block for him right here. And handoff is to Peterson, and he's not going to get in.
Yeah, he might have got a yard right there. Did that little crease not close up in a hurry? So, now we're first and goal. I don't know. I'd run the same play myself, but we'll see what they come up with.
Second and goal. Looks like the same personnel staying on the field for the Huskies. Cox gives it to Peterson once again, and he powers through for a Husky touchdown. So Timothy Peterson barrels in for a Husky touchdown here with 11:05 to go in the first half. The Huskies lead 6-0. Now I'll see if Peterson come on for the PAT. So Mark, after all that, they finally get in.
Yeah, they finally get in. Just a great drive, too, by this Husky offense. That's all to pick up your confidence. Just an absolute wonderful drive.
And the PAT is no good. We'll take another look at that Timothy Peterson touchdown run on our Greens Excavating instant replay.
Yeah, just a nice touchdown drive there by the Huskies. It's your Ashe County Ford Drive summary. It took the Huskies 10 plays. They went 70 yards, and it ended in a 1-yard touchdown run by Timothy Peterson. The extra point by Peterson was no good. So that brings your score with 11:05 in the second quarter. Your Ashe County Huskies 6, Hibriten 0. And the crowd's a little more excited and everything now, too, here. So just a very impressive drive by the offense. Good to see. Cox got in a little bit of rhythm. We got to running the football a little bit. So just a very impressive drive there by this offense on that. And so let's see if this defense can keep doing what they're doing.
So Peterson on to kick the ball off for the Huskies. As the lights have come on, it's now officially Friday Night Lights here in Ashe County. And, Mark, this may be the first lead of the season for the Huskies.
Absolutely. First lead of the season after 2 games for the Huskies, and against a very daggone good Hibriten team here, too. Of course, like we said, it's not the same, but they're still just as talented, very good. They're young, like this Husky team, but just good job to get off to a 6. And so far it's been a defensive battle, but to get on the board first, that's just got to give them a lot of confidence.
Good job by Peterson on that kickoff. He kicked it off. He kicked it through the back of the end zone.
Yeah, and that's a big weapon. They're bringing out and got to go 80 yards here. So let's see if this Husky defense can keep staying home and just playing really good football.
Perry with the handoff up the middle, and looks like Isbell's going to have maybe 4 yards. Drake Elliott once again. Camden Kerr's helmet comes off. So it looks like Kerr's going to have to come off.
Got to come off if that helmet comes off, but I'm sure they'll get him right back out there pretty quick. Looks like Jackson Crider went in for him. So good. Well, they picked up 5 there, so we need to stop them here.
And it's a pitch number 32 around the left side, and he's got the first down and a few more yards. It's number 32, Battle on the carry.
Yeah, that time, of course, they've been running in the inside a whole lot, not getting in. They hadn't really been hitting the what we'd call the edge a whole lot, and they worked it there and got a nice gain right there.
1st and 10 once again. They hand it to the motion man, number 6. He turns it up the field. He's got the sideline, and he's still on his feet. He's at the 40, 30, 25. Finally going to be tackled. It's going to be run down from behind.
Yeah, just a little trap play. They opened a nice hole. We missed a tackle early, and then the kid just he gave a couple of stiff arms there that Walter Payton would have been proud of. And good job by the Husky defense, not giving up on the play and chasing him down, because I thought he was getting ready to go. They just got to realize how well they played and just keep after it.
That's number 6, Jamar and Wilson on the carry for the Panthers. And they hand it to him once again. Same play. Check, that's number 5. That is Howell on the carry.
And that's one thing about them, you don't know which back's going to get it in this thing with the motion and everything, but they've come back and run the same play right there. Of course, got a good gain off of it, so the coach just come right back to it.
Going to be first and goal for the Panthers from the 8-yard line. 9:46 to go here in the first half. Huskies do lead 6-0. And hand it to the same guy. He's got a huge hole, and he runs over a Husky defender into the end zone. And Mark, just like that, they are on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they come out that time and done a little bit what we might have expected early. But, yeah, they come down that time and just really just a very nice drive is about all you can say. And number 5 decided he was going to score a touchdown on that series, because he really run the ball hard.
Hibriten on for the PAT. And get false start, I believe.
That was sort of interesting there, too.
Yeah, the whole line just kind of got down into a stand.
Yeah, that's old Dallas Cowboys, though, ain't it?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, so they still got a set to get. I think they fooled the officials. That's just something you don't see, because nowadays.
I think they'll go all sides against the Huskies.
Okay, they must have come across or something, so I don't know.
And so now Hibriten's going to go for 2.
Yeah, he's going to bring the offense back out here, being they're going to move it half the distance to the goal here, so take it to the 1.5-yard line, and he's going to go for 2 instead of the kick.
Well, you just marched the ball 80 yards, so you feel confident and you can get 1.5. And hand off to the big fullback, but the Huskies defense is right there.
I tell you what, and that was Colby Baldwin. Colby Baldwin shot the line right there, and they were just, I think the Hibriten coach said, we're going to go mano-a-mano and give it to 44, and y'all can't stop him. And Colby Baldwin done a great job right there. Of course, he slowed him up, then he had some help from his friends, but great job right there by the Husky defense. That's a 6-6 game now. That's your extra points. People don't really think about it, but they're big. So
yeah, those points can really loom.
Yeah, and it's just good for the Huskies to stay tied and not let Hibriten take the lead.
Mark, a score that we wanted to keep an eye on is Watauga versus Reagan, and right now Reagan is up 21-8 over Watauga.
Watauga's very good, but it's going to be some speed and stuff that Watauga's not seen. So, but Reagan's very good too.
North Wilkes is up on North Iredale 7-6. Peterson back deep for the Huskies. It's fumbled now. Peters is going to pick it up, and he's going to break a tackle, but he's only going to go up to about the 19-yard line.
Yeah, just we misplayed that there, so Peterson got it, and then after the misplay, they were down there too quick. Done a pretty good job fielding, and got a little worried there that we wasn't going to field it, but we did come up with the football. So now, after a good drive a while ago, the Husky offense just needs to stay hot here.
Officials timeout on the field.
Thank you this evening.
Looks like we got a downed Hibriten player.
As always, we give thank you to Bojangles. They provide food for the press box staff. Ashe Medics providing the game day t-shirts or sponsoring game day t-shirts right tonight. And of course, a big thanks to all the schools in attendance around Ashe County. And also, I take an opportunity to recognize our teacher staff.
Avery is up on North Buncombe 14-3. And Mount Airy has jumped early on Elkin, up 21-0. And a game that I kind of thought would be pretty close.
Yeah, I thought that would be pretty close. Elkin had a pretty good win last week, and the Avery County Vikings, I think, are for real, because I didn't expect that game to be that way.
Yeah, Mount Airy lost early was to Starmount.
Yeah.
And I thought Elkin and Starmount were about the same, and maybe that Starmount team is really that good.
Yeah, they're a pretty good course. They took it on the chin last week, but East Surrey's going to beat a lot of people this year. Yeah. Maybe everybody they play.
Cox in the gun, and it looks like Hibriten's going to jump off sides, so Husky's going to get 5 free yards. So 9:34 to go here in the first half. We're tied at 6. And what's been an exciting football game, I mean, it started off kind of slow. It's really picked up here in the last few minutes.
Picked up here in the second quarter, just sort of like they're filling each other out. But it's been a pretty good football game so far.
Cox in the gun, hands it off to Kraus. And he is met by a wall of Panthers.
Going Kraus on the carry, stopped by number 33, Piercy.
Just a lot of speed right there coming. Good hard run by Kraus. He might have got back to the line of scrimmage, but they were coming that time. This Hibriten team looks like it might be pumped up a little bit after that score.
Second down, Cox in the gun, looks to throw, throws it across the middle. He's got Witherspoon for the first down. That was a good catch and throw from Cox to Witherspoon.
Yeah, nice job right there. The line give him plenty of time, just run the little timing route, and Witherspoon set in the hole there, caught it, and got a few yards after the catch. Good job right there.
First down play for the Huskies. Cox looks to throw. Tries to get it across the middle to Burgess, and it falls incomplete.
Yeah, and he's open right there. We need to hit them. Nice job, again, though. It still looks like this offense is starting to get into a little bit of rhythm, so it looks they've definitely improved.
Four receivers for the Huskies on second down. Cox looks to throw on second down. Throws it across the middle and it's behind Witherspoon, and that one was almost intercepted.
Yeah, with that speed and everything out there, you can't throw it behind them. So, and that ball, like you say, he was open on the shallow right there, but we just threw it a little behind.
So they're going to bring up 3rd and 10 for the Huskies after the offense had kind of gotten a rhythm to it. It's kind of become stalemate here for the past couple downs.
Yeah, see if we can come up with a big. We just, dropped one and then threw one behind, and that's the things we got to improve on. We got to be more consistent.
Cox fakes the handoff, looks to throw. He's got J.J. Manning, and it goes through his hands. And it will be 4th down. The Huskies punt team comes out once again.
Yeah, I mean, on that possession, you had 2 drop balls, and, we've got to catch the football. So that's just the key. You just got to keep going out there and fighting and concentrate a little more, but we've got to catch the football.
And a lot of that's just, it's inexperience, Mark.
Oh, yeah, it's inexperience. It is the 3rd game in, but still, it's inexperience. Playing a Hibriten team that, all the history or whatever from the past. So
A great pump by Peterson, backs him up to the 30-yard line. He catches it, spins around. Looks like there's a flock in the back. Football comes loose, and the Huskies fall on it. Looks like that's going to be Drake Elliott on the fumble. Oh, no, they call a Hibriten. And looks like the ball will go back to Hibriten. And
jump in there at the end and take it away.
From here, it sure looked like Drake Elliott had the football.
Was it Drake or
Gabe Bear?
Yeah, Gabe Bear. It looked like to me, I mean, and if they're all going down at the same time, it looked like he clearly had the ball and was down, and he come in afterwards. Of course, they were slow on the whistle, which they should be slow on the whistle. But I don't much like that call right there. I guess I'm a little biased, but I think they missed that one.
So it'll be 1st and 10, Hibriten. And they're going to walk off the block in the back.
We would have given them that block in the back. We want the football.
So we'll see where they mark the football. It's going to be about the 10-yard line. High snap taken by Hibriten. The quarterback's going to take off. He's got the sideline, and he's going to be chopped down. Still on his feet at the 30. And that's probably going to come back. It looks like a block. But he's reverse field, and he's going to go untouched. But there is a flag way back at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, and it was out in front of everybody. Really not a very smart play by the Hibriten blocker, because that block was pretty much behind the play there. So anyway, a break for the Huskies here. So a pretty impressive run there. But anyway, like I say, not very smart by Hibriten, because, of course, it was pretty much everybody seen that one.
A flag rest on the 34-yard line, so they'll back it up from there. So after the long run by Darren Perry, he's got to march all the way back.
Yeah, that's a huge break for this Husky team, though, now, and, well, really both defenses have been on the field a whole lot, but with lack of depth, this defense has been on the field about the whole first half, so that's a huge break for this Husky defense.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Not first, And they look to throw on first down, and he gets a lot of pressure, and it falls incomplete.
Yeah, and he threw a pretty good bullet right there. 21 just can't catch it. But if anybody's listened to me over the last couple of years or whatever, they didn't look comfortable throwing the football. I mean, and that's, to me, they just stone hands, I guess is the best way to put it.
2nd and 10 now for Hibriten. .7:34 to go in the first half. Still tied at 6, and they're going to take a timeout. Hibriten will. So we'll take a look at some other area scores during this timeout. Wilkes Central's up on Surrey Central 13-0. Watauga has scored. It's now 15-21 down at Reagan.
Also this week with women's tennis,
East Surrey is all over North Surrey, 23-0 in the first quarter.
That's who Elkin beat last week, North Surrey, which I thought was a mild upset.
North Wilkes is up on North Iredale 14-6. Four Bush is up on East Wilkes 17-0. And Mount Airy and Elkin is now 21-15. So Elkin's battled back a little bit in that game.
Yeah, so has, like you said, Watauga there. I definitely wouldn't count Watauga out, but Reagan is an awful good football team. Big second down play here for this Husky defense. quarterback.
And the quarterback's got it on first down. On second down. And he's going to be close to a first down.
I think with the spot, they're going to give him a first down, which is a pretty good spot there. Again, you just got to watch where the football is. Quarterback done a good job pulling it out and then picking up 10 yards.
Looks like they're going to throw on first down, and they try to throw it out, and you're right. That's a very uncomfortable throw.
Yeah, and they look like they had him open over there. And, of course, you got to throw it some to keep them honest if you're a running team, and they are very much a running team. So we'll bring up second and 10 here again, and this defense just needs to keep working.
Second 10 for the Panthers. 7:09 to go here in the first half. And handoff up the middle, and he's still on his feet. He gets to the outside, and he is tackled out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. That was number 26, Zion Norwood.
Yeah, just a nice hard run there. Of course, we missed a couple of tackles, and then when he got going, he looks like he's a handful to bring down.
He's 5'9", 215, low center of gravity.
Yeah, and fast. I mean, you can see the definition in his legs and stuff. You can tell he's a strong kid.
And they counter back this way, and they're going to have a first down. Football comes loose.
They're going to call him down.
They're going to call him down.
Didn't hear no whistle. Well, here it did look like the ball was loose. Of course, they called the runner down, so that's all we can go on here. But that would have been another big turnover for the Huskies right here. Man, they would have loved to have that there 6-6 ball game with 6:31 left in the half here. That was close. I'd like to have instant replay on that one, I guess.
We'll see if we can't get that put in the booth for us, Mark. Second short for the Panthers, and they get the first down.
Yeah, they're moving the football now on these last two drives. They've had the ball, so they're chugging it down the field a little bit here. But we just need to keep playing here. Hampton's going to call a timeout. Nothing else.
Get to rally the troops.
Rally the troops and maybe give them a blow and get them a drink of water right here because they've been out there a long time. And
Hibriten's really starting to run hard.
Yeah, they picked it up a little bit. Like I say, the drive before, which was their scoring drive, and now this drive they're on their way to score, but hopefully we'll keep them out of the end zone.
Women's tennis and men's soccer both played away on Monday.
So, Mark, if you coach Hampton, you tell them before the game started to be 6-6 right before the half. I mean, you're going to take that.
You're going to take it all day long. I mean, they've showed leaps and bounds of improvement of last week. So,
and for the ordinary fan out there, you think, well, they're still getting beat. But if you know a little bit about football, you can tell they're getting better. It's just they're playing extremely tough competition.
They are playing very tough competition, and like you said, they are getting better. I mean, last week, as crazy as it sounds, and I think I heard Coach Hampton talk about it on his radio show, yeah, they give up 55 points, but there were no big plays. Watauga did work for, what they got. So, but now
I feel like they played better last week.
Yep, and they're playing real well. Like you say, they've only so far give up 6 points in the half against this team, so they're playing very well.
First down for Hibriten, and the quarterback's going to keep it. There's a flag in the backfield.
That's got to, I don't know why he would throw that.
It's almost got to be against Hibriten. There was no Husky defenders in the.
And you would think it would be legal shift or something, two people moving, because I don't know.
And we'll see what the call is. It is an illegal shift by Hibriten. So the break for the Huskies.
Yeah, another break here. Hibriten has made some mistakes here, but that's football. Ashe has done a good job defensively, and that is a big mistake. Pushing them, they were down almost inside the 15-yard line, and now they're back out to about the 28.
First and long. First and 15 for Hibriten. They're looking to throw. They've got a man on the out wide open, and if he makes a halfway decent throw, that guy walks in the end zone.
Yeah. I mean, he, like you said, he was wide open. He's just got to get it to him, and he just overthrew him quite a bit there. So now we're going to bring up 2nd and 15 here. So I'd look for a little run, maybe a reverse or something. They're going to try to get somebody to the outside, I would think.
They had a lot of success getting to number 5 on the jet sweep earlier.
Yeah, they did the little counter, and they've had some success with the little counter back in a couple of trap plays, so we'll see what happens here.
And it's going to be a quarterback keeper, and then he gets the outside. He is dangerous, and he's going to dive down to about the 4-yard line.
And whoever hit him, I can think that's Bowen Krause out there hustling again tonight. He took a shot on the tackle, but he got him out of bounds there, and that was we seen that play a lot last week. That was just fake it to the fullback, and I'm running right in behind you, and your lead blocking for me. And that offensive line opened up a big hole right there.
Yeah, Bowen's taking a couple of shots tonight back there.
He sure has, but he's
never going to shy away.
No, and we talked about it last week. He plays hard.
And off the 26 up the middle. He's going to get in the end zone for a Hibriten touchdown.
Now be interesting to see.
Looks like there's a flag down.
Yeah, there's a flag on the play. Maybe it's a hold here. They have thrown several flags here, especially in the second quarter.
Yeah, this second quarter's dragged on.
Sure has. Yeah, we're going to get a break right here, a hold against Hibriten. So take the points off the board. Going to back them up and see if we can take advantage of this.
You can hear the Hibriten boos from here, Mark.
Yeah, they don't like these guys right now. So, but anyway, big break again for the Huskies. A couple mistakes on this drive by Hibriten. Let's see how it turns out, if they can overcome them or if the Huskies here can take advantage of them. Come on, man, turn the ball over.
Second and 15. Handoff up the middle of number 5, and great tackle by the Huskies.
And that's Baldwin, and 27 is still Bear there. Gabe Bear and Baldwin there on the stop. Nice job. They did pick up a few yards there, but it's going to be 3rd, and looks like they're on about the 12-yard line. So. They need to change. Is it second down? What down is it?
It is second down.
Okay.
Second and goal from the 26 right here. And Baldwin there once again. Kobe Baldwin comes to play here in the second.
I tell you what, he is playing a well of a ball game right now. I mean, they're not getting anything up the middle with the way Baldwin's playing right now. So just a good job by Kobe in there.
It's something new for Colby. He didn't play any defense last year, and
well, I mean, of course, lack of depth, and you didn't need him on defense last year, but boy, he's doing a well of a job tonight.
And it's going to be quarterbacks rolling out. He's got a man open, and it will be a touchdown. Hibriten. Ashe County was just a step behind.
Just a step behind, and now on that one there, they look like they'd done it before. They rolled him out. Of course, they rolled him out to his strong side where he didn't have to turn his shoulders or anything, and throwed it on the run, and he laid it right in there that time. So Hibriten does end up scoring a touchdown here.
4:25 to go here in the first half. Hibriten will come on for the feed. Looks like they're going to keep the offense on the field, go for 2.
Yeah, they're going to chase that 2 points they missed the first quarter here.
Single back set, and they look to throw the fade, and it will fall incomplete. Good defense out there.
I can't tell who was on the coverage. Pretty good coverage out there. Looked like Caden Burgess. So good job by Caden and the ball that he might could have come up with, but that surprises me. I was looking the way they'd spread it out. I was thinking they was going to go right up the middle with it. But anyway, good job there to hold them not to get to 2 points. So 4:25 left here till the half. It's 12-6. Hibriten with the lead.
He's not even on the roster.
And I think I was wrong over there. That was actually Andrew Peterson, number 14, on the coverage. He done a good job right there. Now, big thing here is, Dusty, 4 minutes, 4:25 left. Ashe has 2 timeouts. Hibriten has 2 timeouts. We'll need to get this defense back on the field. It would be really nice to use this clock here and get down and score right before the half.
Especially since Hibriten gets the kickoff in the second half.
Yeah, it would be big. We need to, nothing else, put something together here, and because the offense is playing a lot better, especially in this second quarter.
And Hibriten kicks deep to Peterson once again. He fumbles it once again, then goes back and picks it up. Still on his feet. And he's going to be down at about the 16-yard line.
Yeah, we haven't done too good a job of catching the kickoffs tonight, and that's hurt us because, you give them guys an extra step when you drop that thing. So not going to start in good field position, but we just need to chug down the field here and get some points on the board.
It is good to see number 77, Jacob Pennington, out there tonight for the Huskies. He's been fighting a concussion.
Yeah, it is good to see just a sophomore, first varsity game. He's been out the first 2 games of the year. So
Cox looks to throw on first down. He throws it across the middle. He's got it complete to Ballard, and he takes a shot.
Yeah, that was the throw you needed to make, but number 6 read that play good, and he didn't, like you said, he made Mr. Ballard pay for that a little bit, but hey, Ballard's a tough kid. He jumped right up, and he's ready to go.
.350 to go here in the first half. Huskies trying to get a drive going. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 20-yard line. Cox checks the play. Looks to throw on 2nd down, and he's throwing to the corner and falls incomplete, but there's a flag down. Looks like it's going to be pass interference. Try to get it. Looks like that's Jacob Miller out there. He was trying to get the football to.
Yeah, that was a good throw, good catch, and I tell you, it's an incomplete pass, but it does look like we're going to have pass interference on it. Good step to step, but he put that ball in there, and it did look like the Hibriten defender grabbed him a little there at the end, so going to get a good first down right here.
Ashe County will take the yards. Be 1st and 10 for the Huskies. Ball on the 35-yard line.
And these Hibriten fans do not like this officiating crew right now. So
we're a long ways away, and we can hear them.
Yeah, we can.
Cox in the gun once again. 4 wide receivers. Peterson to his right. Takes a snap, looks to throw on first down. Gets it to J.J. Manning on the crossing route, and J.J.'s going to pick up 8 yards. Huskies continue to move. Clock continues to roll. 3:15 to go here in the first half.
Good job right there by the line. Good job by Mr. Cox hanging in there. And they're backing up a little right now, not to give up the big play. And they're giving us that underneath stuff. Good job by J.J. We've dropped a few of them. We finally come up with one and a nice 8-yard gain on first down.
2nd and short for the Huskies. Cox in the gun. Looks to throw. Got a lot of time. Throws off his back foot and it falls incomplete. to Witherspoon.
Yeah, give that line some credit that time. He had some time to survey the field. It broke down there a little bit at the end, and he did throw that off his back foot a little bit, but that's a pretty good job by the offensive line.
Cox gets the play from the sidelines. 3rd and short. We'll call it 3. 4 wide receivers. And handoff is to Peterson. He's gotten the first down and up near the 50-yard line. He's going to be tackling about the 48.
Yeah, nice job right there to pick up the first down. Of course, stop the clock. Plenty of time. We still got 2 timeouts here. Good job there to get the first down, and we're up. We're ready to roll.
Four wide out once again for Cox. Looks to throw on first down. And he's going to roll, throws on his feet. Oh, man, that would have been a great catch and a first down for the Huskies.
Yeah, just another drop. Good job by Cox in the pocket. Got outside the pocket a little bit when it broke down and looked back and found JJ, and we just dropped the football.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Huskies. .2:23 to go here in the first half. Cox looks to throw on 2nd down. And he's throwing. He's got J.J. Manning wide open. And he will walk in for a Husky touchdown. So it had to be some confusion in the secondary for Hibriten because they're looking at each other. A nice throw and a nice catch.
I think, yeah, nice throw, nice catch. And like you say, it was a blown coverage in the secondary by Hibriten. But, hey, I mean, then sometimes when you're that wide open and the receiver's that wide open, it's hard to make that throw. So good job there by the Huskies. They're going to look to either take the lead or keep this thing tied.
52 yards. And the PAT is no good. So we'll take another look on that Cox to J.J. Manning touchdown on our Greens Excavating instant replay.
Okay, it's getting fun here now. Your Ashe County Ford Drive summary took the Huskies 7 plays. They won 84 yards and ended in a 52-yard touchdown pass from Cox to J.J. Mann with 2:15 left until the half. That brings your score, Ashe County 12, Hibriten 12. So now, Dusty, which we've seen this before, of course, Hibriten's back, got 2 timeouts, got plenty of time here to see if they can get some momentum going in the half, and we really need to keep them from getting any momentum going in the half right here. So we'll see what happens. It'll be interesting to see what kind of kick off we do here, because they do have, they got some speed back there. So, but Peterson's going to kick it off right here, but with 2:15 left in the half, it's a tied ball game here at Husky Stadium.
Yeah, Mark, the last thing that the Huskies would want would be that for them to get momentum, score a touchdown, and then get the ball back to start the second half. And it's going to be a short pooch kick, and it's going to be taken at the 5-yard line. Huskies can keep him contained. He's trying to get to the outside, and he's finally going to be pushed out of bounds at about the 23, 24-yard line.
Yeah, really a pretty good return. He picked that thing up at about the 5, misjudged it, and it went over his head. But he done a good job getting it back up to pretty good field position here. But the big thing now is this defense just needs to get them a stop and, just get this time off the clock and see if they can't at least take a tie into the halftime.
Hibriten takes over 1st and 10 from the 24. Just over 2 minutes to go here in the first half. And handed on motion, number 5, and good tackle. That is Drake Elliott once again.
About 5 minutes late for Hibriten. Under 2 minutes
He did pick up 5 yards, but he had a lot of green grass in front of him.
Sure did. Drake done a good job going down, tripping him up. He's played a well of a ball game so far tonight. Him and on the defensive side, him and Kobe Baldwin.
They're going to look to throw on second down, and they're going to roll out. He's probably just going to keep it, and he's going to maybe gain a yard on the play. Good job, the Husky defense. He had nowhere to go with the football.
Yeah, good job. I guess the worst thing that happened there is he did get out of bounds, but yeah, we didn't let him throw the football, and big play or anything, and they're not. Yep, going to bring up third and about. He might have got a yard. So a big play right here. Hey, Huskies can look to get the ball back and maybe take the lead going into half, but we need to, first things first here, I guess we got to get them held on 3rd and 5.
Four wide receivers for the Huskies, and the quarterback's going to keep it up the middle, and a great tackle.
Can't say enough about this defense tonight. They're tackling so much better, so that's going to bring up about a 4th and 1. Be interesting to see, does this coach fit? No, I believe he's going to punt the football in a tie ball game, but it would be, no, he's going to punt the football, bringing the punt team out. So Ashe is going to get the ball back with the clock here running. Does not look like, I thought they might use the timeout to get it back, but they may be pretty satisfied, or they're going to save them both for offense.
The play clock is not operating, so it's kind of hard to tell how much time.
Back judge when he starts counting. So they got,
and they get the punt off, and it is a fair catch for the Huskies. Good job by Krause.
That's
the fair catch.
Very smart play by Bo and Krause right there. Don't let that ball hit. Don't let it bounce. Good job. They were bearing down on him. Good concentration to call that fair catch and catch it. Huskies got good field position here with 34 seconds left.
34 seconds, 2 timeouts for the Huskies, tied at 12. Cox brings the offense back out once again. Ball's on the 34-yard line. Takes the snap, looks to throw, and he's got Manning across the middle. Manning catches it across the 50, all the way down to the 44-yard line. That was a nice catch that time by J.J. Manning.
Sure was. Big pickup right there. They're getting in a groove here. Of course, they're going to use one of their timeouts. And you got to give this line credit. They are giving him time to survey the field and throw the football.
Not much time went off the clock either. There's still 26 seconds to go here in the first half.
Actually, the Huskies have had all 3 timeouts right there, so now they have 2 remaining with 26 seconds.
Didn't Hampton use one on defense, kind of rally the troops that one time?
Yeah, he did. So I forgot to mark that one. So they do have 1 timeout left. Well, right there, I didn't write it in the right spot.
Cox brings the offense back out after the timeout. 4 wide receivers.
And you would assume that Hibriten's going to be sort of prevent right here, not get anything behind them and just come up and tackle.
Cox takes the snap. He's looking to throw. He's got Manning once again, and it is incomplete. Probably should have been intercepted.
Yeah, the Hibriten guy had a lot better chance than we did, and right there,
Cox took a shot.
He did take a shot at the end of the play, but took a shot right there to try to get it in the end zone. And if one gets picked off right there, that's not the worst thing in the world with as much time that's left. But still got 3 plays here to see what we can do.
Cox looks to throw once again. He's throwing. He's got Manning across the middle. He takes his shot but holds on to it, and a flag comes down.
That's going to be a helmet hit. That is an emphasis in high school this year, I think, is what they're going to call. Because they're saying late hit, but I don't think it was much late. But I just think it's he might have led with the headgear. Get your play called. Who's your play called while they're talking?
So their officials are talking about it. Flag sits on about the 27-yard line.
I mean, if this is 15 yards right here, this is a pretty big call. Yeah, they're calling a personal foul. What's that mean? I have no idea what the signal means, but it is a personal foul against Hibriten. So this Hibriten coach is not happy.
No, he's not. The Hibriten crowd's not either. They're still talking about it.
Goes from the end of the play, does it not? Knock it off from the end of the ball, and let's move on. Personal foul's 15 unless they change it.
So
This is a huge penalty right here with 13 seconds left. Ashe does still have a timeout. It's going to take it down inside the 15-yard line. So it was half the distance there. So, you got a chance. Well, with the timeout, you got a chance of maybe 2 to 3 more plays here. So let's see if they can get it in.
it looks like Hibriten will call time. This coach wants to talk to the official, I'm pretty sure. He's going to make his way. That guy could go to the bathroom right now, and I believe he'd follow him.
He ain't even stopping to talk to his team. He is going to, and he is not happy. I would like an explanation on that, too.
You think it's a defenseless defender or a defenseless player?
I don't know. Nothing. Of course, I'm old school football guy. Back in my day, that was a dang good hit and a dang good play.
Yeah, they're going to try to walk him back to the sideline. So there's still 12 seconds to go here in the first half. Ball's on the 14-yard line.
Should put that back to 13 if he called a timeout before the play.
Of course, this coach may keep him occupied over there for a while.
He's not happy. He is not happy at all. He's they're going to have to try to get him off in a minute here, but he is not a happy camper. But bigger things here is I don't see Peterson in the game.
Yeah, Krause is in the backfield.
He looks like he's over here maybe stretching out, maybe suffering from cramps or something. But one thing about that is you can use Krause more in a pass pattern, so on and so forth. So I see a little wheel route with him out of the backfield.
Yeah, this could be by design for the Huskies. He's going to motion Miller. They look to throw.
And he's running the wheel.
And they get it down the sideline, and it's completed out of bounds to Bowen Krause. And there's another shot by number 21. This has been a very physical football game.
I tell you what, it's been very physical. And like you said, by design, he brought him in, and we talked about it right before the play, and that's exactly what they done, run the wheel route there to Bowen, and I thought he was going to get in there, and, man, he took a shot. But he got right back up. I think he's going to have to go rest a minute. But we've said it before, pound for pound, he's as tough as anybody I've ever seen. Good job there by Bowen, good job by Cox. And how about a good call by the coaching staff there?
6.6 seconds to go. Ball is on, looks like the 3-yard line, maybe the 4.
And he did call him out of bounds, I'm pretty sure.
I think he did.
Stopped it for the first down, maybe. No, I don't know. But anyway, I think we're going to have 6.6 with the timeout. Might be hard to get 2 plays in. Depends on what you do on this first one. You're 4-yard line, so it is first down, so the clock won't start till we snap it. So we're going to get a chance here to maybe save our timeout with 6.6 left. You might try handing it to Peterson one time, but you got to get the timeout called quick.
Cox in the gun, 6.6 left. First and goal. And Cox is going to keep it, and he will go in for a touchdown. That is a great play call with this Husky coaching staff.
Yep, because it's something you don't see a Husky quarterback do much is run the football. So they used Peterson as a decoy right there, and like you said, just a great call by the staff here, and a good job by Cox. And this Husky team's going to take the lead going into the half, barring something crazy.
2.3 seconds to go. Cox is limping as he. They're going to try to go for two. So an untimed down. 2-point conversion, going to motion Miller once again. Cox looks to throw and is batted down. And they came in a hurry that time.
They brought the house right there. He was trying to get the quick little slants, but like I say, they brought the house and knocked it down. But that's a pretty good drive there by the Huskies.
We'll take another look at this Dawson Cox touchdown run on our Greens Excavating instant replay.
Okay, your Ashe County Ford drive summary. Took the Huskies 5 plays. They went about 74 yards, and it ended in a touchdown run, 4-yard touchdown run by Dawson Cox. The 2-point conversion was no good. So with 2.3 seconds left until the half, that brings your score, your Ashe County Huskies 18, Hibriten 12.
So I'm sure we'll see some kind of squib kick here from the Huskies. Just let some lineman try to run it.
Yeah, try to hit somebody with it and get that clock running. And don't give nobody back there, the deep guys, a chance to return. Most likely is what we're going to see here. But we got to cover a kick with all this speed on.
And the ball does touch somebody, and we'll blow dead. 1.5 seconds left.
Tony Elder killed somebody if he'd have left 1.5.
So the 1.5, Hibriten is going to come out, probably take one last shot.
We got the Husky Vanguard marching band coming up right after this.
And you would expect here that the Huskies...
Looks like they're just going to take a knee.
Okay, they are. They're going to take a knee and go to the half and try to regroup here.
And they will take a knee. So that'll do it for the first half here from Ashe County High School as Ashe County leads 18-12 over Hibriten. We'll be back in the second half of the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week.
When it comes to insuring your home, business, automobiles, and property, you want an agency you can depend on. Miller Insurance has been serving this region for more than 60 years and are proud to now represent Everett Cash Mutual, which specializes in insuring farm property, equipment, livestock, and more. Before you renew your insurance policies, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or come see us in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to be your hometown insurance agency that supports our hometown teams.
Ashe County Ford in downtown West Jefferson wants to be your first and only choice for all your automotive needs. They offer a lifetime warranty on most of the vehicles they sell. They offer the best prices on new Fords and pre-owned vehicles. Service, parts, or body shop repairs. And locally owned and operated with the friendliest and best staff, they are your answer for anything automotive you need. The High Country's Ford dealer since 1919. Ashe County Ford. You make the drive, we'll make the deal.
Good evening and welcome back to the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week. We are here at Ashe County, North Carolina at Husky Stadium, and I am Dusty Farmer. Along with me, as always, is Mark Hudler. And Mark, that was a great first half of this Husky team.
Oh, yeah, this Husky team, of course, we've talked about it 0-2, but they've come out here tonight against a very good Hibriten team, and they've took a 6-point lead into the half here. So let's see if they can put another second half together. And we got to talk about the defense. Of course, they've given up 53 and 55, and they've given up 12 to a very explosive offense. So that talks on them kids keep coming to practice working and keep trying to improve. So the offense has come to life here about halfway through the second quarter, started moving the football. So it's looking up right now. Pretty good job.
And Mark, well, I know we talk about it every week, but it's so eerie similar between 2 years ago. They gave up 70-some points the first 2 games of the season, and they just started playing better.
Oh, yeah, they did. Yeah, and we've talked about this a lot, and, of course, talked about it on here a lot. But, yeah, it's just really eerie how it is like last year. So.
And looks like they're going to have to switch ends of the field here.
Yeah, they lined up here wrong to start it. So, but one thing here, Hibriten's going to get the ball first, and their offense had started clicking at the end of the second half. They drove the ball deep down here right before we got it back, had a couple of penalties. We done a good job holding them on a couple of plays, too, and ended up getting the football back. So, defense just keep that mentality of bend but don't break.
Peterson to kick off, get this second half underway. And it takes a Husky bounce. And it's going to roll down to the 1-yard line.
Come on.
And he's going to turn it up the middle of the field. And he's finally going to be tackled about the 25.
Yeah,
that's one of those.
Got a flag down here. Might be a block in the back. I think Drake Elliott's down, but we do have a flag on about the 4-yard line. So this could be big, but Drake Elliott is down here, and I hate to see that. He looks like he's not feeling real good right now. So he is moving now, though, so that's good.
You can get up and walk it off.
He may have been the one that got hit there. But anyway, I didn't see what happened, so I don't know. It was back behind the play here.
Did hear during halftime, Caden Burgess will not be back. They think he may have broken his wrist in the second quarter.
Well, that's a shame. Caden, he one of those, remember, in the Pee Wee Leagues, had real trouble with his shoulders and stuff, and got them better. But I hope I hope he didn't break it. And hate for any of them to get hurt, even the Hibriten people. We don't want nobody to get hurt. It's just a game.
Also, Cannon Current's shoulder popped out earlier, so hopefully he can get back.
I heard him talking down there. I don't know if he's coming back neither or not. So right there's 2 big losses for you. I don't see him down there anywhere. But if he's back, he would be on the field. But I do not see that number 52 down there right now.
So it's back to Hibriten way up down to the 3-4 yard line. And handoff up the middle. The quarterback's going to keep it. He makes one guy miss, and he could be gone. And nice tackle. I believe that's Colby Baldwin once again.
Baldwin again down the field. Of course, just give Krause a little credit there. Made him turn it in. But, boy, I tell you what, that quarterback, we've done a good job. He's had a chance to break a couple of big plays, and we've kept him from doing it. But he is pretty good with hiding that ball. And he's very athletic. We're going to have to keep containing him as the night goes on.
Looks like Jacob Miller has come in at corner to replace Caden Burgess.
Yeah, Jacob's one of the seniors. We don't have many seniors. Jacob's a junior.
And a pitch to the outside and a good tackle on that side. I can't tell who made it.
14. Looks like Peterson over there. Andrew Peterson made the tackle over there. Of course, as the option play, and the quarterback decided to pitch at that time and ended up getting a nice 9-yard gain out of it. So these first 2 plays, they've got their wing T or triple option clicking so far on the first couple of plays of the second half.
It's good to see Drake back out there for the Huskies.
Yeah, he's a tough kid.
Handoff up the middle, and they will have enough for the first down. Still a good job. Yeah. They're not killing us up the middle tonight.
No, and we've done a very good job of stopping the up the middle for the most part because, last year they gashed us up the middle. Last 2 years they've gashed us up the middle as far as that goes. So we have done a good job of plugging the middle up, but they've hurt us on the outside a little bit.
First and 10 from the 30 for the Panthers, and handoff up the middle once again, and he'll be tackled again. Looks like that's Ryan Blevins on the tackle.
Yeah, Ryan Blevins on the tackle there, and like he's, of course, that's a dive up the middle, 6 yards. They'll take it all day long. That's what they want to do. So they did finally get one up the middle there a little bit, but this Husky, we can't say enough. That 12 points, this Husky defense has played a well of a football game so far.
Yeah, we're ahead. Run that clock.
Hibriten, quick pitch to the outside, and good tackle.
Who made that?
Ryan Blevins.
Yeah, Blevins on a good tackle, but I want to give Keenan Weatherspoon some credit out here playing cornerback. He turned that back into Blevins, and Blevins was doing a good job of pursuing, and just a great tackle. Brings up a big third down and 4 right here for this Husky defense.
Third and 4 from the 36.
I would look for the quarterback here.
And handoff up the middle. He has the first down and is going to be finally tackled about the 50-yard line.
Yeah, just opened up a nice hole, run it off tackle, and then got about 15 yards, got enough for the first down there.
Stopped by Ryan Blevins. Good for a first down. Thought he moved the ball to about midfield.
Will be first and 10 from the 59, 30 to go here in the third quarter. This drive started on the Husky 4-yard line. And quarterback's going to keep it now, options it out to the outside. And there's a hole, but not called. And number 5 still on his feet down to 13.
Blevins, 32. No, that's right. Yeah, great job by Ryan Blevins there, chasing him down there. Good block out here on the corner. Of course, they're wanting to hold, but I think that was just a real good pancake block right there. So good. This Hibriten offenses seem to be getting on track here a little bit.
And when they've heard us tonight, Mark, it's been to the outside.
Yeah, they're not gashing us up the middle like we've seen in the past, but they are getting us with their speed to the outside. And power eye there, still nothing.
Still nothing up the middle for Hibriten.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a different formation there. Just looked like a straight T is what they called that back in the old days. And they were just trying to pound it right up the middle. They did get 2 yards, but another good job by Baldwin and company up front.
Brings up 2nd and 7 from the 11-yard line. Hibriten can still get a first down. And hand off to number 5 once again, but a good job on the outside. I think that was Jacob Miller that stuck him.
Yeah, that's Jake Miller with a good tackle right there. He might have got back to the line of scrimmage. Well, they're going to give him a couple. So good job closing that hole up pretty quick, because they've run that play with a lot of success tonight. And it was successful, but not as big chunks as they've been getting. Another huge, 2 down territory, I'm sure, down here. But we got 2 plays to hold them under 5 yards.
3rd and 5 for the Panthers. And quarterback's going to keep it. And good open field tackle. Saved the touchdown. Looks like that's Gabe Bear.
Yep, Gabe, them linebackers in there we know are tough. And, yes, he saved the touchdown. The quarterback's down a little bit. Now he's getting up.
He's limping.
Might have twisted his ankle there a little bit or something. But it looks like he's not wanting to come out of this ball game, so he's going to try to walk it off here. But we'll see what happens. It's going to be 1st and goal from about the 2-yard line. And, of course, they've softened them a little bit by having a little bit success up the middle there on this drive, and the quarterback kept it that time. But he is limping very noticeably. We'll see what happens here.
Turns around, hands it off, and he will walk into the end zone. That's big number 44 in for the Panthers, and you can see that quarterback trying to get to the sideline. He's in some pain.
Yeah, he's either twisted, and he did get tackled awkward over there. He's either twisted, looks like he's twisted his ankle there, but I tell you what, which we've talked about big 44 all night, he wasn't going to be denied on that run.
That was a long, methodical drive for Hibriten. They took over on the 4-yard line, ate some clock up. There's only 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah, that was. I mean, that's sort of what you're used to seeing.
PAT is good.
So that does give the Panthers here a 1-point lead. But, this Ashe County team is playing well. They got to feel good about what's going on here tonight. Very much in this ball game. So, as the old saying goes, when you're considered an underdog, you just want to play and have a chance in the fourth quarter. So, right now, they're doing a very good job. And just the improvement, you got to give the kids credit. Very easy after 2 losses that they've took just to get down on themselves, and you got to give the coaching staff some credit to keep coming and working them and playing with them. But we said earlier that this is a talented football team. There's not many of them, and they're young. They don't have varsity experience, but they do have some talent on this football team.
So as we look at the Miller Insurance scoreboard, Hibriten takes its first lead in a while as they now lead 19-18 over the Huskies.
I think it's first lead of the
It may be the first lead of the game, yeah, because they've missed the PAT.
Yeah, so good job here so far by the Huskies, but this is going to be a big drive here for this Husky offense. Their first drive of the second half, so let's see if they can keep going.
And it's a short kick. Going to go to the end zone. We'll bring the ball out to the 20-yard line. So the Huskies will take over the 20. 7:14 to go here in the third quarter. Trailing by 1.
Cutback will bring the ball up to the 20-yard line.
Were you? Going around the door.
Seen Cox limping a little bit before the half. He looks to be okay.
Yeah, he just needs to get to the half and get some rest there.
And handoff up the middle to Peterson. And he's going to pick up a few yards.
Picks up about 2 yards there, but we got to get Mr. Peterson established there. So, but that's good. You got to hand that thing off, and now positive play. So you're good with a positive play. So let's just see what we can do here on 2nd and 8.
Second 8, ball and 22. 4 wide receivers for the Huskies. Hibriten drops her coverage back. Cox looks to throw on 2nd down. He's got pressure up the middle, and he's going to throw it into the ground. And Hibriten wants an intentional grounding.
Nah, he had a receiver there. Miller was right there. Threw it at his feet. Another smart play by Cox here. That's a smart play. He threw that ball away intentionally, yeah, if you want to call it for that, but it was close to a receiver. They are talking about it here. Be interesting to see. I don't think they're going to throw a flag because that is a play where they can go back and talk about it, and if they decide, then they'll throw a flag. But I think we're going to be good on that one. It's just going to be an incomplete pass. So it's going to bring up here now. 3rd down and about 8.
The officials holding the ball. I think they're going to do it. Yeah. Illegal man downfield. Is that what that's what that signal is, isn't it?
Yeah. These guys are lost. I don't know what they're doing. They've had a lot of conferences tonight. It's
really just taking the air out of the game.
Taking the air out of the game. You're exactly right. There ain't no way it was intentional grounding. The damn ball bounced one time and hit his feet. Come on.
And as he comes back to this side, we'll see what
we can deal with that one.
And now they're going to wave it off.
Well, you hate
after all that.
Yeah, you hate the conferences and stuff, but the big thing is I think they did get that one right. So now we're going to have this. Hibriten coaching staff has been upset all night long with this crowd, and this just brought the game to a screeching halt here, Mr. Farmer.
Well, while they conference once again, we'll just try to look at some scores. Forbush is up on East Wilkes, 30-0.
They didn't give him the timeout. Golly, what the hell are they doing?
Hibriten crowd's jumping up and down.
So I guess they charged him with a timeout, but who knows? Anyway, the Huskies need to pick up a big first down here.
Cox looks to throw, gets it out to Peterson. He makes one guy miss. He's up the sideline, got the first down, and more. That was a great throw and catch, and Peterson done a lot after the catch.
I think you're going to mark him out just short of the first down here. He must have stepped out of bounds.
That's a horrible break for the Huskies.
That's a terrible break for the Huskies right there. So it looks like the Huskies are going to go for it here. I don't know about this, but no, he's going to punt. I think you got to punt the football here, but we'll see what happens. Now, it does look like he's going to bring the punt team out. Of course, we're way too far away to see if he stepped out of bounds. Of course, the players are wanting him to go for it, but I think we need to punt the football, play field position. Defense has played good, and it's a one-point ball game. You better get it.
Peterson on for the punt.
Hibriten has brought their guy up looking for maybe a fake here, so but we're going to punt it. Roll ball. Roll.
The punt, it's going to roll down to the 37-yard line.
Punt rolls down to the 37-yard line.
Well, not really the best possession that you wanted to have coming out at the half here, but come awful close over there on the sideline. Like I say, we're, 100 yards away. So, and he was close to up the sidelines. They called him out a little short. So, bad, like you said, bad break there for the Huskies. Could have possibly picked up first down. But the big thing here is we need to come out here and see if we can get a stop, get another turnover. You know, the defense forced a couple of turnovers in the first half.
We'll see how the quarterback is for Hibriten.
I didn't pay any attention when they come out. I think he is back on the field. Yeah, that is number 8 in the huddle, so he's back now. We're trying to get the chains set. Looks like we had a flag on that play also that I did not see, so they're backing Hibriten up for some reason. Okay. It was an unsportsmanlike call against the Panthers, so that's going to bury him back in the hole here. So another break for this Husky team here tonight. They need to take advantage of it.
Hibriten takes the snap, hands off up the middle. He's got a hole on that side, but it closes quickly. Gabe Barron on tackle once again.
Good job by Gabe there to make the tackle there. I'd like to see him get a little lower there, but he's well, we talked about them all last year, just a junior this year. Started last year on the defense there at linebacker, very good player.
.5:45 to go here in the third quarter. 2nd and 5 for the Panthers. Huskies trail by 19-18. Hand off to 32 around the left side. He's got blockers in front of him, and he's going to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and like you said the last time, they come out and they were very methodical, and this drive's starting the same way. We need something to do something here. We need to get them behind the chains on first down. That's really where you stop a running team like this.
I haven't, but I did it first. That's what the problem is. I went towards another class, and it was classwork with it.
And handoff up the middle once again. He's met, but then he bounces off. And he's going to pick up 3 yards.
I think that was Mr. Bear again, or maybe even Drake Elliott again. But, yeah, whoever hit him there hit him pretty good. They did bounce off, but that's still a good play right there. So, going to have 2nd and about 7.
Second down for the Panthers. Ball on the 34-yard line. Quarterback keeper, and he's going to be dropped quickly. That's Jacob Pennington.
Yeah, good to, like we said earlier, good to see Jacob back on the field. Nice play right there. They've had a lot of success with that fake and then the quarterback keeping it and going off the edge. The Husky defense was ready for it that time.
3rd and 6 now. We'll call it 3rd and 5. And the play clock's still not working here.
That's sort of aggravating, ain't it?
Motion man once again. They're going to throw on 3rd down, and the Huskies come up and try to make the tackle, miss the tackle. He's going to pick up the 1st down. Had a guy there, just couldn't make the tackle.
Just missed the tackle. We had him, and that's something they don't do. Of course, that's pretty quick, safe pass play, and they're just trying to get it out to one of their athletes in space, and he done a good job making the first guy miss and getting enough for the 1st down.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 49. Hand off up the middle once again and met by a host of Huskies.
Yeah, pickup of about 4 right there, feeding that fullback again, and they're having a little more success here in the second half with that, and you got to expect here in a minute they're going to give it to somebody going around the end.
Yeah, look for that counter play or the sweep that they ran a lot.
Yeah, trying to soften them up in the middle.
Motions a man, takes a snap. It's a quick pitch to the outside, number 32. He's got the 1st down, turns it upfield, and tackled at about the 30-yard line.
Yeah, like we just talked about, middle, and then they pitch it to the outside, and good blocking by that Panther offensive line, and the lead blockers that time, he just hit the crease and picked up a nice 10 or 12 yards. And this is also the area of the field where it seems like Hibriten's been getting into and starting with their mistakes. See what happens here.
Motions a man once again, takes a snap, looks to throw. He's going for the end zone. He's got, I'm going to call Peterson for pass interference.
Yeah, it looked like Peterson was holding him over there, and they just, took a shot. Might have had a chance there, but it did look like Peterson reached out and grabbed him. So they're going to be pass interference to bring it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a 1st down. So probably might have been a good pass interference call right there, actually.
Yeah, it might have been, yeah. He is down in the end zone. He looks like he's cramping up.
Yeah, it's a Hibriten kid down. So they're going to get the ball, be 1st and 10 from about the 15-yard line here. So, but right now we got a stoppage trying to get the cramps worked out there for the Hibriten player.
Yeah, it's been humid today. Those cramps are, they're bound to happen.
Yeah. Let's check some scores here.
Well, Mark, the surprising score we talked about earlier. Reagan is up now, 49-21 over Watauga.
Man, that Reagan must be an awful good football team because we know Watauga's an awful good football team.
North Buncombe has come back. They now lead Avery 30-21.
Okay, well, that's interesting. Of course, Avery's still putting points on the board. I don't know a whole lot about North Buncombe. I'm sure a pretty good football team.
Starmount is all over McMichael, 42-3. Forbush is up on East Wilkes, 30-0. Mount Airy is now leading Elkin, 27-15. Wilkes Central's up on Surrey Central, 19-7. We haven't had an Allegheny update score. The big blowout of the night. And when I checked this, it said it was in the second quarter. It was 51-0 East Surrey over North Surrey.
And we've said it all year. That East Surrey team is their lights out. That's about all you can say.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 15, and it looks like we're going to have illegal procedure maybe. is false start against. And you talked about it, Mark. They get in this side of the field, they start making mistakes.
Yeah, they start hurting themselves here. They've done it quite a bit tonight, really. But last time, of course, they overcome a couple of mistakes, so now we need to make them pay for this one.
Now 1st and 15 for the Panthers. Hand off straight up the middle, and he went nowhere. Might have gained a couple.
Yeah, again, I mean, they're holding their own in the middle of the field there, but they got to come up with 3 or 4 good stops in a row here and get this football back.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to option it out. It gets to the outside. He's got blockers up the middle. And he's going to go in for a Hibriten touchdown.
Yeah, just a pretty nice option play there by the quarterback. They blocked it well. We did not have anybody on the pitch back. We had a person on the quarterback, missed the pitch back, and they just took it in.
Hibriten scores once again. Right now it's 25-18. They come on for the PAT. Kick is up, and it is good. So that makes it 26-18 Hibriten with 1:49 to go here in the third.
So this is definitely going to be a big offensive possession for the Huskies here. Of course, that, like you said, with that score made it Hibriten 26, Ashe County 18, but 1:49 left in the third quarter, so a lot of ball game left. We just need to get back that offense clicking like it was late in the second half there. So just need to put some points on the board here.
Surrey is now up 58-0 over North Surrey.
And I would say that is running clock, too. So that's very surprising because North Surrey's got a good football team.
Looks like both Reagan and Watauga have scored again. And there's not going to be an offsides on the kickoff. So it's now 56-28 Reagan over Watauga.
That's, well, it sort of surprises me, but it don't sort of surprise me. I don't know. But
I really thought it'd be a close game, to be honest.
I did think it would be closer than that. I was more of a high-scoring affair, but, maybe 28-21 or something like that.
Yeah, for that Reagan team to put up 56 points on Watauga. I got a feeling I don't know anything about Reagan, but I bet they've done a lot of it through the air.
Yeah. I think what little bit I read, they do throw it quite a bit and so on and so forth. And, of course, they got athletes and speed.
So after the offsides on the kickoff, they'll back them up. They're going to kick it once again from the 35. Going to be taken by Kraus on the far side. He's trying to get to this side. He gets one block and is upended at the 25-yard line. Kraus is going to be a sore young man tomorrow.
Yeah, Mr. Kraus is going to sleep well tonight. Like you said, he's going to need the tub in the morning. He is going to be a sore young man. But nice job and nice return there to get it up to the 25-yard line. So now we'll see what we do right now.
Two backs in the backfield with Cox. Peterson to his left, Kraus to his right. 3 wide receivers. Cox looks to throw, gets it out to Peterson, and it falls incomplete.
Yeah, just had Peterson a little bit, just not a good throw right there. But anyway, we did 2nd and 10 here. Of course, incomplete, stop clock. A lot of time in the ball game. We just sort of like in the first half. We need something good to happen here to get them excited.
Minute 39 to go in the third. Cox looks to throw on 2nd down. Gets it, tries to get it out to Kraus, and it falls incomplete. Those will bring up a big 3rd down for the Huskies.
Getting some pressure there, but he needs to get that ball out to Kraus right there. Just couldn't complete it. This Hibriten team's they got a little life now. They're getting feet under them, getting fired up. So we need to see if we can't hit a big 3rd down play right here.
3rd and 10 from the 25 for the Huskies. Minute 33 to go in the third. Cox looks to throw. Stands in, rifles, and it's picked off. And he's got some blockers in front of him. He is down the sideline and going to be taken out of bounds by Peterson at about the 5-yard line.
Yeah, he just overthrew his receiver there, and the cornerback's right there waiting on it, picked it up, and we're probably pretty lucky that Peterson and them and Cox hustled over there and kept him from getting the end zone.
That is a big momentum shift. I mean, they'd already scored one, and now they're going to be in position to score. Now that will bring the ball on the 8-yard line, so it'll be 1st and goal for the Panthers.
Yeah, great. Like you said, big momentum change. They've come out here playing pretty good in this 3rd quarter. And we keep talking about a couple years ago, the 3rd quarter was always their nemesis.
It really was. And
the fumble, we may have come up with it.
May have come up with it, but it looks like Hibriten got back on it.
Oh, man, that was close. That would have been a big turnover right there. It did come out, but unluckily for the Huskies, he scooped it back up. It come right back to him.
56 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Back in kind of that I formation. And they're going to option out of it. The quarterback got nowhere to go, and Huskies tackling for a loss. Looks like that's Andrew Peterson on that side.
Andrew Peterson with a great tackle in the open field on number 8, the quarterback here, which we've seen how elusive he is tonight. He actually stiff-armed the first guy there. I think they're going to let the quarter run out here, but just a good play right there to bring up, going to make it about 3rd and 14 or 15 here.
Yeah, it looks like they are going to be content to let the clock run out. And that will do it here for the 3rd quarter. So at the end of 3, Hibriten leads Ashe County 26-18. We'll be back with the 4th quarter and Skies on HD Game of the Week.
Ashe County Ford in downtown West Jefferson wants to be your first and only choice for all your automotive needs. They offer a lifetime warranty on most of the vehicles they sell. They offer the best prices on new Fords and pre-owned vehicles, service, parts, or body shop repairs. And locally owned and operated with the friendliest and best staff, they are your answer for anything automotive you need. The High Country's Ford dealer since 1919. Ashe County Ford. You make the drive, we'll make the deal.
When it comes to insuring your home, business, automobiles, and property, you want an agency you can depend on. Miller Insurance has been serving this region for more than 60 years and are proud to now represent Everett Cash Mutual, which specializes in insuring farm property, equipment, livestock, and more. Before you renew your insurance policies, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or come see us in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to be your hometown insurance agency that supports our hometown teams.
Welcome back to the Skies on HD Game of the Week. As we're ready to start the 4th quarter here from Ashe County High School. Ashe County trails Hibriten 18-26. Regardless of win or lose, I think you it's been a great game for the Huskies. They've gotten better.
You got to take some positives out of it. I mean, we got a whole quarter left, so we're not giving up on them. And it's 3rd and 14 here, or from the 14-yard line, but it's 3rd and goal. So this could be huge right here if we keep them out of the end zone.
They roll out, look to throw. He's got nowhere to go with the football, then finally dumps it back incomplete.
Big play right there. So you got one more. Don't see no kickers or nothing coming out. And they have got, he may be bringing out the field goal kicker here. So, which guy's got a good leg on kickoff, so we'll see what happens. But this is going to be a big stop here if this Husky team can hold them right here.
This would make it a 2 possession.
20. Yep.
Number 20 on for the field goal, and it is good. It had distance.
A great kick by this. If we got our math right, that was about a 31-yarder, 21-yarder. And tack on 3 points. That could be a huge 3 points here later on in the game, but that's still a daggone good stop for this Husky defense. Big stop there to hold them to 3 points. So, you just need to come down and get the offense back going like we've talked about, and get back to the end of the second quarter when we got to clicking a little bit, and the Huskies still got a chance. And as you said earlier, just really a tremendous turnaround from the first 2 weeks to tonight.
Next week, the Huskies travel to West Caldwell to face a West Caldwell team, and then the following week, they get some much-needed rest in the bye week before they start conference.
And Mr. Farmer, we've talked about this a lot, and we talked about it at the opening of the game. These guys play a hard non-conference schedule to get them ready for conference play. So, they feel like if they can stay healthy with the low numbers through the tough schedule and everything, they'll be fine when they get to conference.
And it does. It's not really boding well for the Huskies when you look down there and you see Camden Kerr in a shoulder sling and Caden Burgess in a shoulder sling.
Yeah, and the thing about it is with the low numbers, you're going to lose a few kids, and let's don't forget Austin Poe has not played in this football game tonight, and that's the state leading receiver from last year and your leading receiver on this team, and just a playmaker. He runs back kicks and everything else, so...
Yeah, that's something we kind of really haven't mentioned once the game got started. They've led in this game without their leading receiver.
Yeah, sure have. And then probably, if you want to get down to it, probably your leading punt returner and your leading kickoff returner, just a playmaker. And you need him on the field. You're not making excuses because you got to play with the kids you got to play with, but it does hurt not to have an Austin Poe on the field.
Huskies will take over 1st and 10 from the 20. 11:49 to go here in the fourth quarter. Cox in the gun, hands off to Peterson on 1st down. He tries to get something going on that left side, and just nothing going.
Yeah, he might have got a yard, but he didn't get much at all. So 1st down, but, and I'll say it, as long as it's a positive play on 1st down, yeah, you want more, but that's okay. So now we'll see here. They're going to give him 2 here, so it's going to be about 2nd and 8. And we just need to hit a few plays here.
2nd and 8 from the 22. Cox looks to throw on 2nd down. He's got pressure right up the middle and just has to get rid of the football.
Yeah, we just got to maintain our block a little more right there. Of course, he just couldn't. He had a guy open, just couldn't get it to him with the big number 25 there in his face, so it just falls incomplete.
It'll be 3rd and 8. 4 wide receivers for the Huskies. The student section, the dog pound, trying to get this Huskies offense going. Cox looks to throw on third down. He's got pressure, gets it out to Peterson. He makes one guy miss, and there's a flag down in the backfield.
I think we're going to have a late hit. I'm going to guess we're going to have a late hit on the quarterback here, but that's strictly a guess because I did watch the path of the ball after he done it, but we'll see what happened. We did complete the pass and got about 5 yards right there, but we do have flag down. Personal foul, and I guess that means roughing the passer. So we're going to end up with a first. That's a big penalty against Hibriten right here. Going to end up with a first down, so that's a break for the Huskies.
Yeah, it will be a personal foul, roughing the passer. We'll move the football up for the Huskies to the 39-yard line.
Have the ball down the 39-yard line.
4 wide receivers once again for the Huskies. Peterson with Cox in the backfield. Cox takes the snap, looks to throw. He's got pressure quick. They set up the screen to Peterson, and he's up to the 50-yard line and still pushing, still on his feet, and be out at the 49-yard line.
He did take the ball away, but they had killed forward progress right there. So good job by Peterson. That's a pretty nice play call because this is a defensive end's been coming hard, and basically they set up a little screen pass right behind where he's coming so hard. So nice job right there.
Yeah, when you seen 44 break loose, you hoped it was a screen pass.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Peterson comes off, gets some water. Kraus in the backfield with Cox. Hibriten. Oh, and Cox almost threw a pick, trying to get it to Kraus.
That was not a good decision right there. That ball could have very well easily been picked off and took the other way, but just one, you know, we've said it before, just his third varsity game. He probably should have let Bowen cleared a little there and tried to hit him up the field, but he's getting a little pressure there too. So,
yeah, they're bringing linebackers from all over the place, just trying to confuse them and not let them know where it's coming from.
And you know, early they were sort of just making him guess about it, and now they're bringing them.
And Cox tries to get rid of it once again. Takes a shot at the end of the play. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Looks like there's a little confusion there with the Huskies on lining up. Cox takes a snap, looks to get throw once again on 3rd down, steps up in the pocket, throws it, and gets hammered, but it falls incomplete. And now there's going to be a late flag. It's like a unnecessary roughness on number 33, if I had to guess.
Yeah, they're hitting Cox every time, and they are hitting him a little late every now and then, so good job right there. And they're just bringing a lot of pressure, like you said, and they are hitting Mr. Cox.
That's going to move the ball up to the 34-yard line. 10:05 to go here in the 4th quarter.
And not a very smart play by this Hibriten defense. 2 times they've kept drives alive on this drive with personal foul penalties. So I'm sure the Hibriten coach is not going to be real happy about that.
I don't think he's been happy all night,
no,
to be honest.
I've been happy all night, that's for sure.
Cox takes the snap, looks to throw on 1st down, gets it across to Thomas Ballard. He's going to pick up 7 or 8 yards to take a hard hit at the end. Well, they said Ballard was down, and that coaching staff is going unglued on the sideline.
He wasn't down, but let's say they stopped forward progress. It did look like to me they'd stopped forward progress, but of course the Hibriten player did end up coming out of there with the ball, and they're really pumped up. This Hibriten coaching staff and fans are not happy with this officiating crew.
So we're up 2nd and 7, ball on the 31-yard line, 9 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Cox looks to throw on 2nd down. Throws it across the middle. Guys, it complete. Looks like that is J.J. Manning on the reception. And that will be enough for another Husky first down.
Good, like I say, good drive here, aided by 2 penalties that kept the drive alive. But Cox is taking what the defense is giving him right now, so he's not forcing it downfield. They're playing zone, backing up, and giving them the short stuff, and they're getting 10 yards a pop at it. So nice drive so far.
First and 10 from the 23. Cox looks to throw once again and throws it across the middle and tipped incomplete. That was a dangerous throw.
Yeah, that was a dangerous throw right there, but he about got it in there. Even after the Hibriten defender took a shot at it, looked like we still had a shot at the ball there, but yeah, that was a dangerous throw.
Second and 10. 4 wide receivers for the Huskies. Cox looks to throw on 2nd down. He's trying to get it to Ballard, and a lot of contact, but probably a pretty good no call.
That's a good, in my opinion, a very good no call. Pretty good coverage. Just didn't connect on that, but you got to give Hibriten's cornerback or safety there. That's pretty good coverage. And actually is a pretty daggone good throw, too.
Yeah, he threw it quick, kind of just lobbed it up there, gave him a chance. 3rd down for the Huskies. 3rd and 10 from the 23. Cox looks to throw and falls incomplete. He just didn't have a lot of time to throw the football now.
And well, now that's bread butter, and that ball was there. We got to come up with that football. I mean, in my opinion, that's just another drop, and he's had several drops tonight.
So bring up big 4th down. 4th and 10 from the 23. Last few times, Hibriten's kept the drives alive with penalties.
Yeah, they have. So let's just see if we can pick up the first down. And Peterson has not been in the game in a while. I don't know if he's in the medical tent or whatever. But
he's just standing on the sideline down here.
Okay.
Oh, and it falls incomplete.
And that right there is just, I mean, that's maybe a touchdown. So nothing, great throw by Cox. Good route by Weatherspoon. We just did not catch the football.
Hibriten will take over on downs with an 8:12 to go here in the fourth quarter. I expect them to try to work some clock down, Mark.
Yeah, they're going to stay with their game plan, methodical. But, yeah, probably going to stay in the huddle a little longer and stuff like that, though. But, yeah, they're going to try to, that first drive they milked about 7 minutes off the clock. So, yeah, they'd like to keep the ball right here and take this 8 minutes off the clock. Delay.
And it's a delay of
game. Too much time right there and got to delay a game penalty.
And the Hibriten coaching staff is saying he never counted, but I wasn't looking.
I wasn't looking either, so I can't comment on that one. But anyway, delay a game penalty.
Quarterback keeper.
Uh-oh.
And he gets out and loose, man. And once he gets outside, he's dangerous.
Very dangerous, quick, elusive, fast, very dangerous.
I mostly play tackle.
He did get out of bounds, so the clock did stop.
Yeah, second down in about 5 here. And looks like they're just going to run the little counter play again and pick up about 8 or 9 yards there. Good enough for a first down.
That will stop the clock momentarily while they reset the chains. First and 10 from the 40-yard line for the Panthers. Motions a man, takes a snap. Going to throw on first down. He's going deep. He's got a man. And just overthrows him.
Yeah, just overthrew him. I mean, he was open. Had a chance for a big play there, just overthrew him. So
we'll stop the clock. 7:32 to go. Second 10 from the 40.
I mean, this defense, if they could create a turnover, they're still in this football game. A lot of time, I mean, the clock's starting to be their enemy, but if they could just create a turnover or anything.
And the option out to number 20, and the ball is loose, and we'll see who comes up with it. Looks like Hibriten recovered.
We missed a golden opportunity right there. We had a couple of Husky players around there, Drake Elliott and some of them, and it looked like the quarterback come up with it. Missed a golden opportunity right there, Mr. Farmer.
Absolutely, but great defense. They were in position.
Yeah, great defense, and they knocked them back for a 5-yard loss. So this is a big 3rd down and 15 play right here.
Third down and 15, 6:45 to go in the fourth quarter. And they're going to throw on third down.
That's a good thing.
And they complete it, but it won't be enough for the first.
Way short. Good.
Gabe Drake on the tackle. Excuse me, Gabe Bear.
Yeah, and they done a good job there with their coverage. They backed up, let them throw it in front of them a little bit, and made a good solid tackle right there. I mean, anytime we can make this team pass, we ought to feel good about that.
Looks like the punt team's coming out.
So you know, 6. We're gonna get it back here with a little, just under 6 minutes left. So you know, this ball game's a long way from over.
Huskies trail 18-29, 5:57 to go here in the fourth. Looks like Witherspoon back deep.
Yep. Now 2 touchdowns to do it. 12. We're down 11.
And Krause picks up the bouncing punt and tries to make something out of it. And he's going to be tackled at the 24-yard line.
So, I mean, yeah, we've got a, 11-point ball game here with 5:31 left. So, Huskies got a little ways to go here, but they stick one on the board right here, and they can make this thing very interesting.
Huskies going to start on 23-yard line. 3 wide receivers for the Huskies.
1, 2. Golly, they do.
And the Huskies had 12 men on the field. had 4 wide receivers and 2 backs.
Yeah, got him for illegal substitution here, so that's not a good way to start the drive here with a penalty on first down.
There's only 5:31 left here in the fourth quarter, Mark. They really, whatever they do, they got to do it quick.
Well, they just need to make sure they get some points here on this drive. But, yeah, quick would be good, but get some points and then see, if you can get an onside kick or whatever.
And they're going to tackle Kraus in the backfield.
Brought down by number 57,
And I don't know, like you say, he's just, but something must be. No, Peterson's back out there. I didn't think he was back out there. I think he just went back out there, but on that last series, something must have been bothering him.
Second and 20 now for the Huskies. 4:54 to go here in the fourth quarter. Cox looks to throw, and it goes through Miller's hands. That would have got him back to the original line of scrimmage. We've had several drop passes tonight,
I
Mark.
tell you, in Dawson Cox's defense, he's had a lot of drop balls out here tonight. Ain't nothing you can do. Tell the kid to keep putting it where he's putting it, and they'll catch it. But anyway, that's a big drop right there.
Third and 20 for the Huskies. Cox looks to throw on third down. He pumps and throws it up to grab for Witherspoon, and it goes incomplete.
Yeah, this really the second half just haven't got anything going whatsoever.
Which surprising they went out of the half on such a good note.
Yeah, you got to give them. I was getting ready to say you got to give this Hibriten defense some credit. They brought a little more pressure in the second half, and they bothered Cox more this second half than they did in the first half.
Yeah, he's not been as comfortable here in the second half of the pocket.
And then, like I said a while ago, in his defense, he's had a lot of drop footballs that he's put on the money tonight that we've got to make that play.
And Peterson, low kick. And it takes a Husky roll down to almost the 50-yard line. So great starting field position for the Panthers. And I'm sure we'll see him really start to work the clock now.
I'm sure, it's hand it to him, keep 2 hands on the ball, let's don't turn the ball over, let's try to get this 4 minutes off and get back down to Mountain Lenore. But I tell you what, and it's not over yet. You never know. You get a turnover here, but you do have to give this Husky coaching staff, players and all, a lot of credit. I mean, they look just a lot better. Like we said earlier, you can tell they're getting better.
And legal substitution looks like it's going to be against the Huskies again.
I don't even know why Peterson would be on the field. Just a mental lapse there because Peterson does not play defense. So
I think I seen the coaches motion him to go out there, but
okay, well, Hampton is not happy with Mr. Elliott here. And he's one of the other coaches. He is not happy at all.
And handout. That's going to give him the first down. We'll stop the clock momentarily. Four 16.
I mean, not yet, but if it ends up, what you think?
About it.
They're not giving nothing. If Farm Bureau does something, it's fine.
And goes to the outside. They're going to pick up 7 or 8 yards. I don't know if he got out of bounds. It's going to stop the clock or not.
Stop the clock, so it didn't look like he got out of bounds.
Clock's down to 3:40 now here in the fourth quarter.
He's had their timeouts here, so if you could get them in a third and long situation, you might use your timeout.
It's now 2nd and 4, ball on the 31-yard line.
Like you say, Hibriten's using a lot of the clock now.
And they're going to throw on 3rd down. And it falls incomplete, and that's going to stop the clock.
Yeah, and I don't know about that. That is a surprise call to me to put the football in the air there, up 11, with the way you can run the football, and I mean, passing's not your strong suit, or the way it looks out here tonight, it's not their strong suit. So, but anyway, that's help to the Huskies there, especially if they can get a big 3rd down and 4 stop right here.
3rd and 4, ball on the 31-yard line. 3:12 to go here in the 4th quarter. Options out to number 3, and he's going to be stopped short of the 1st down. And there's a flag for a late hit.
That's not very smart. And that's just, I mean, a great, looked like Miller come up with just a great stop over there, and I couldn't tell. We got to come over and hit them late. So we're not being very smart on this series like Hibriten wasn't, and we're going to end up giving them a 1st down right here, and that's just a big, big penalty.
Yeah, that's a personal foul. That's 15 yards. That's really going to move the ball up for the Panthers.
Man.
It's going to move the ball up to the 9-yard line. No, check that.
Not the 11.
About the 14-yard line. Maybe we'll get it right eventually.
Yeah. But that's just a huge penalty. Not a smart play at all.
And Hibriten throws once again and falls incomplete. Maybe they're not as concerned as the clock as we thought.
Well, maybe not, and I don't know. Maybe he's working on something here, but I'm going to tell you what. Of course, you know me, Mr. Conservative by nature. With 11-point lead, 2:56, I'm not taking a chance on throwing that football and getting it intercepted or anything. As the old saying goes, when you pass the ball, there's three good things or bad things that can happen.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're going to run the option, much of a pitch there to number 3. And he's going to be tackled near the 1st down. It's going to be just short.
Yeah, just short of the 1st down, looks like. Of course, they're keeping that clock going. He's done a good job staying inbounds to keep it going. And you shouldn't say it because he's thrown it when we didn't think he was going to. And maybe he's trying to catch him off guard and get a score to really put this thing out of hand. But as we said earlier, the clock is definitely the Huskies' enemy right now.
2:22 and counting here left in the 4th quarter. Huskies trail 18-29. Handoff up the middle, and he will get in for another Hibriten touchdown.
Yeah, just used the clock. Woodwood started with about 4 minutes, or about 5. They used a good 3 minutes there off the clock, so it's going to, make it 35-18. Of course, the score is definitely not indicative of how close this ball game has been tonight. It's been a pretty daggone good football game.
High right now for the PAT. And the PAT is good. So that's now 24 unanswered points for the Panthers.
Yeah, just like you said, they go into the half with a little bit of momentum in the lead, and it just didn't play as well in the second half as they did the first half. But like we said, they've showed a lot of improvement in 3 games. We'll say it again, probably say it all year. I guess end of the year we might not be able to use it as much. For a young football team, they've come out here and competed very well against this Hibriten team tonight. Competed just very well.
We do have a final in the Watauga game. Reagan beats Watauga 63-35.
Mercy sakes, Hobbick won't be happy over that one. He is an intense guy. So that's like you say, it'd be interesting to see if they hurt him through the air or on the ground.
You might have hurt them both places. 63.
They're going to catch it and he'll be out of bounds at about. Also have a final in the East Surrey North Surrey game. East Surrey beat North Surrey 65-0. And that was a pretty good North Surrey team.
North Surrey's a pretty daggone good football team. I mean, East Surrey's loaded. Wow. I can't believe they beat them that bad.
And I mean, and that's a rivalry game.
Oh yeah, that's a big rivalry game. But like we said, East Surrey is loaded.
Cox looks to throw, and it is completed. I think that's to Ballard, and he's still on his feet. Going to get up to about the 13-yard line.
Yeah, you pretty much, in this situation, you got to take what they give you. They're playing deep, not going to try to give you anything deep there. And just see if you can, catch one and break it.
Clock rolling with 1:40 to go. Second down, Cox in the gun, 4 wide receivers. Gets the snap, and he's going to take off. Gets it to Peterson out of the backfield. Peterson turns it up, and he's going to be tackled at about the 17, 18-yard line.
Yeah, pretty nice job there. If he would have looked up, he had Keenan on a wheel that he sort of come free open there late. But that's pretty close to a first down, so that's a nice 5-yard pickup.
Now under a minute to go here in the fourth quarter. And we'll get to our Dr. Pepper players of the game. And, Mark, we don't do this very often, but we have done it before. We're going to give co-players of the game, both on the defensive side. I know Huskies give up 36 points, but especially in that first half, these guys played great. That is the 2 seniors on defense. Yeah, Elliott and Baldwin tonight.
Yeah, Drake Elliott, Colby Baldwin done a great job on defense tonight. Of course, Drake was our player to watch tonight, and he come out in the whole game, played a real good job, down there on the fourth down play. Baldwin had a big play, but both of them young men just played a well of a game tonight. And so our players of the game, Dr. Pepper's player of the games is Drake Elliott and Colby Baldwin, your 2 seniors.
And one thing we don't mention enough about Colby is, he's been the center as the punt goes short and Hibriten picks it up and turns it up the field. They're at the 5 and finally going to be pushed out of bounds. One thing we don't talk about enough about with Colby is he's the center, and we don't have any snap problems.
No, and he's been the center for 2 years, part of 3.
Yeah.
And he does an excellent job snapping that football. Very seldom do we have a bad snap.
And so the short punt was taken by Hibriten to run up the sideline. So then Hibriten's going to have a 1st and goal from the 5-yard line.
Yeah, I think that boy there.
They're going to take a knee.
Yeah, the Hibriten returner there sort of caught him off guard. I don't think Ashe thought he'd pick it up, but he did, and he about returned it for a touchdown.
And I think they took a knee or fell forward. I'm not sure what happened there.
Looks like it did. He about missed a snap and fell on the football. But, yeah, they were going to take a knee there. I don't believe they'll have to snap it again.
Yeah, I don't believe they're going to have to snap it again either, Mark.
Do you need to have that, hold that?
And it looks like that's going to do it here from Ashe County. And a great effort tonight by the Huskies. They lose to a very good Hibriten team, 36-18. And Mark, next week we are on the road to West Caldwell.
Yeah, on the road, of course, going to Lenore territory against, unless they won tonight, West Caldwell team that has not won a game. And, of course, like you said, this Husky team's got a lot to be proud of tonight. I know that sounds crazy, losing 36-18, but showed a lot of improvement, a lot of heart, and just really played well against a very good Hibriten team. But next week, somebody's going to get their first win unless West Caldwell won tonight.
So that's going to do it here from Ashe County. Your final once again, Hibriten 36, Ashe County 18. For Mark Hudler, I'm Dusty Farmer. We'll see you next week on the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week.